Hey everyone. I know it's been a little bit. There seems to be a lot of not so much flu, but stomach virus and what you call it, like it's allergies issues, but sinus infections stuff like that going on where I live. It's probably a lot of places in the states right now. I know in Nashville where my uncle lives, they're really having it. Um, I've been so sick for like a week and a half, 2 weeks with the stomach virus and a sinus infection. Uh, I don't even want to show this whole thing because I just started sneezing my head off, and I'm at work. I just got the ladies laying down to sleep, and it's like I have nothing to change in. Well, I have a nightgown, but I don't want to wear that for my relief when he gets here. It's probably not appropriate. Um, so I just want to pop in here real quick, say hey. It's been definitely 2 weeks. So I did say I wanted to do some Florida or Jacksonville fun facts. I think I'm gonna do some Florida ones. Um, Lately the Jacksonville magazine. If you're not in Jacksonville, you're probably oh shit. That scared me. I thought someone was coming in. It's the dishwasher. I forgot I had it on. Um, so anyways, the Jacksonville magazine has been doing this thing each month for a little bit of some weird news throughout Florida. And I think we made it one time on the list, maybe twice. Um, so I figure I'll share a little bit or what this last month was about in January. It feels weird because February be ending Thursday or be last day. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're sick, I pray that you get well. Um, I know it sucks being sick. Only good thing about it was I got to sleep in some. I've had to work part of it and wear. They wanted us to wear masks and all. The hard part was having to keep pulling it. I didn't like having to wear one because you have to keep pulling your mask down to blow your nose and all that stuff. I'm like, can't hardly breathe. So, anyways, oh, I was saying if you're not from Jacksonville or the surrounding areas, that they have a actual physical subscription, you can receive their magazine and mail. You can always go online and check it out. I think you still have to pay subscription. There's certain things you can see for free, or they used to. I haven't been online through a website in a while. It's been a couple years, like that, a while. A lot of stuff had going on, and I already have another idea for a video. I don't think I'm doing it tonight though. I want to get this done. I want to talk tonight. Um, so I had something recently happen to me, and it's something I had already had on my mind as it is. Just it's one of those things, I sit back and I watch things. I watch people like like I said, not being creepy, but um I do. I'm one of those people that I pay attention to stuff that goes around me. I've seen how people in leadership, whether it's in church, work, um, and other places, it probably happens in school too, if you're doing like group projects or whatever. But um, from what I noticed, I'll be 40 in May, so most of my adult life has been work, church, And I've seen a lot of stuff, unfortunately, in both places. Um, and I just had stuff happen over Sunday, yesterday, because it's Monday. Um, of just stuff that how like both me and my mom and one person I was having lunch with from my church, it was like we were completely floored by like this couple, and it was like, oh my gosh, so like why would you do that? And it's like, you try to be as nice and polite as you possibly can. I know I'm not always, and when I am, there's times I have to swallow my pride, and I might wait for a little bit, especially if I'm riled up. I have to calm myself down. If I had to mute you or block you or whatever I had to do for a day or two or a week, I know it sounds childish, but it just, I know my mind is going on in my hour, and I feel like just ripping you up from one side up down to the upside the other and tell you about yourself. And I'm trying to live up to the Karen name. So, um, as long I'm not doing it to be immature, but it's like I just need to be away from you, so not talk to you or hear from you, so I can calm myself down and you know think and pray about stuff, and I can come back to you and talk to you like a normal adult. And I do have issues I do struggle with. I do have anxiety issues. I don't talk to a whole lot of people about my issues. And I do get a check each month for a reason. And it's not just because of the anxiety issues. Um, I have been tested. Apparently, I am autistic, but I'm high functioning, whatever. And I'm one of those people, like, don't text me like 50 million times or a group chat because I can't handle that. It's just brain overload. And I'm like, to me, that doesn't make sense, especially when I'm trying to talk to these people or spend time with somebody and I'm working with or helping out, or they need somebody to talk to, or just have a good lunch and just have fun, and just relax. And so you can't really relax when your phone's going off. And this kind of preludes to or how do you say it, to what happened Sunday. Um, I counted at least 97 text messages in a Bible study group. It's not saying nothing against them because they're new. This is their second, their second season or around a year. But I've also seen, not to say nothing bad against them, and it's just like I'm trying to figure out how to say stuff, and I'm trying to do stuff out of the right heart. But it's like I've seen other people that's got thrown in a leadership position, whether it's Bible study leaders or something, or door director or a pastor or even a manager position at work or stuff. And I see how they deal with stuff compared to what these people are in. And I've seen them, other people do so much better. And like, I'm one of those people, I already know like how to be a Bible study leader's wife. The only reason why I'm not one is because I'm not married. But I know with through the years of praying about the husband and different things God would want me to have in my do in my life and His will. And one of the things that I was dealt with was like, yes, God has somebody for me. I don't know who will want me at this size. I used to look a lot better, smaller. By the way, I'm 23 pounds down. It's coming off slowly, but I don't know if y'all can tell even in the face, but someone else was telling me, like, oh my gosh, I can tell you losing weight. So my next goal is to lose 29 pounds. That way I can be at even 200. Unfortunately, I was at 253. I know bring girl code or woman code. Don't tell people how much you weigh. I'll subtract 253 from 23 pounds. You have it. I'm sort of keep it a secret. Sort of. I'm not saying it. But so I'm proud of myself. Oh my gosh. I guess I have a slow metabolism or something. And it's like I feel like I have to starve myself to lose weight, and that's not healthy because I've been there, done that. I got super skinny, and I think one of these things I want to like show off pictures of what I would look like when I was skinny, and like I think my goal is to ultimately get to 140, 135 at the smallest. But yeah, 140 as like I was a 10, 12. So I was able to fit both sizes when I was at that weight. And I know I had a doctor a few years back when I was in hospital because I was almost facing surgery when I had diverticulitis, which is a whole nother story. which, I mean, that's something I want to talk about too, is like health. We gotta start taking better care of our health, you guys. Um, Anyways, he wanted me to get down to 130. I'm like, that is too small. If you knew how much what I look like even at 140, you would say no. 140 is good, but I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking that, and my mom was there at the time with me at the appointment, because I was still in a lot of pain, and just like, I just feel like I couldn't even drive myself there. So, I don't know. My mom's always been there, and you know, she'll spoil, she spoils us, like, I think she spoiled us too much. Anyways, I don't have a whole lot of time to really talk, because my relief fish, his shift doesn't start till 9:30. It's almost 8:30 now, and it was 8:21 when I started doing the thing. And he likes to come early, like 20 minutes early sometimes. Sometimes a little bit more. Yeah, I like to have my little time. So anyways, moving on. Hopefully I sound pretty good. Let's have, oh. I've been coughing still a little bit, not like I was in season. Okay, so it's going to be called Only in Florida. That's how they titled it. Strange but true stories from across the Sunshine State. I remember not to try to talk so fast, because I mess up on my words like I already don't. Anyways, but it makes it worse. So there's 4 of them, and they kind of relate to one to another in some way, sort of. So to start with the first one, it says, in September of last year, 2023, Orange County police officers received a call to remove an alligator from a hotel bathtub. This is my favorite story. I just want to put that in there so far. According to the reports in Winter Garden authorities, which is right outside of Orlando. Just because y'all didn't know, I've been there, Winter Garden. I know people that live there, but they're old, so hopefully not getting in any trouble. Anyways, so Winter Garden authorities cited an unidentified 25-year-old woman after she was caught allegedly keeping the gator in a Grove Resort and Water Park tub. The woman told Florida Fish and Wildlife officials that she had borrowed the reptile from the wildlife park Croc Encounters, where she used to work. So they had to know that her name is. They probably went to her job, her old job. A citation for unlawful possession of an alligator was issued, and the baby gator was returned to the Croc Encounters unharmed. Which, if they got it, it was. Okay, so speaking of wild behavior, in November, a hungry Orlando area family ordered $45 worth of Taco Bell grub via Uber Eats. The order was promptly delivered. However, the family never had the chance to enjoy their burritos and nachos. Soon after being dropped at the front door, the delivery bags full of food were snatched by a black bear. Not content with just the tacos, the bear soon returned to take their drinks. He came and he grabbed the food, Nicole Castro told Fox 35 News. Then he came again for the soda. The thief was recorded on Castro's Ring doorbell camera, casually approaching the home and walking off with the food and beverages. The bear remains at large. So that was cute. At least I thought it was. But yeah, we gotta watch out for those bears. Unfortunately, they love our swimming pools and food. In December, video game maker Rockstar released an online preview of its latest version of the mega popular Grand Theft Auto. Apparently, the game is filled with scenes of real events that happened in Florida. Among them, a police officer tackling a naked suspect running down the street, a woman twerking atop a car while driving along a Miami highway. Of course, Miami. Like Jacksonville don't have their weird people, because they do. Uh, an alligator strolling into an apopka, excuse me. It's Apopka. I know people that live there too. It's at a Walmart. The tattooed Miami Joker during a court appearance. A Martin County man who enjoys doing yard work while nude, and a 6-foot gator being pulled from a backyard pool. The video preview was viewed approximately 100 million times in the first 24 hours of its release. Y'all must be interested in what goes on in Florida. Or somebody is. They view it 100 million times within a day. So, okay, the last one. Here's an incident that might make the next Grand Theft Auto game release. Last fall, a 40-year-old Palm Coast man got into a verbal altercation with police officers who were responding to a call about an unruly person in a residential neighborhood. At one time, the man is caught on police body cam footage yelling at officers, let's go, I'm swinging on everybody. He had to be on drugs. I'm just not that smart. When officers asked if he has any weapons on his person, the shirtless man said no and proved his point by pulling his pants down to his ankles. He was ultimately charged with exposure of his sexual organs, assault on an officer, disorderly intoxication, and resisting an officer without violence. So, I probably shouldn't have said what came before the organs, but you know what? Whatever. YouTube. Nothing wrong with it. So yeah, you find stuff like that in the Jacksonville magazine. I think I want to do a video just like who created the magazine, when, talk about the person, and the guy that started it. His family had he started in 1984, and year I was born, I think it was 1984 or 1985. I have my notes wrote down. I did my research and all, but they had bookstores. I think they since closed them. They're focusing more on just the Jacksonville magazine. I know Publix used to sell them, and I have not been seeing them lately. But they're supposedly selling them in stores and sending them out. But I guess with everything that happened in 2020, they haven't been, I guess, completely the same. And I love like the little nuggets of histories. They do an article by Tim Gilmore does an article each month. If it's not him, it's usually somebody, but usually it's him. And he does things about historical stuff that has happened in Jacksonville, different things. He's done things about Camp Blandon. He gave me an idea about doing something like that, and they have a museum. I was so hoping to have my car last month, either January, this month. I had to push that back till the summer. Financially wise, I want to get myself out of debt as much as possible. I figured that helped me with that way. I have more money towards payments if I have to pay. If I had to make payments, So I'm like, I want to go out and like to different places and stuff, and like show you guys what Jacksonville is all about. I mean, yes, even me as a native Jacksonvillian or Jacks, person. I'm born and raised here. Lived here my whole life. I have a love-hate relationship with Jacksonville. I love it sometimes, and Other times I'm like, why am I still here? Like, I don't know. My uncle even moved, like, he was running in bad crowds anyways. So he's like, I'm out of here. I mean, he's been here to visit a few times. Not a whole lot, but a few times. And I know he's probably wants to come back and just like wants to drive, take a time, like a week or two, and just like take time to drive around because like he cannot believe how much it has changed here since he last been here. Because the last time he's been here was like 94, no, 92, I think. Because my people, you know, his my mom's dad. I don't know why I call him that, but that's the name I came up with for him. Um, I know him and my grandma from my dad's side died within a year of each other. I think she was 93. Yeah, she was 93 because I was 9. So yeah, he died when I was 8. So that's when he came, and he didn't come to like 2015, 16, 17, around there. It might have been 18 too, but he's since had a heart attack and all that stuff, which I think I've said that in another video. I'm hoping to go see him in June or July, you know, maybe for his birthday. So, yeah, he's in his 70s and all, and, he's kind of deal with his share of health issues. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, and I'm going way too long. So hopefully this week I can sit down, make another video, something about leadership, and it's something I learned myself, and I've been put in leadership positions before. I've admit when wasn't doing too good. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm taking this as a learning, lesson, and I'm gonna learn from it. And so next time, I know what I could do better to improve myself, prove it. And it's funny because like I've had to deal with calling people and trying to text them. I'm not big on phones as far as talking to a lot of people. I get such anxiety, and I just hate it with a passion. I'm not. My brother's the same way. He's not much of a phone person. I just like watching videos and stuff like that. So like doing stuff like this is putting me out of my comfort zone. But it came in handy for when I can't say last month now, the month before it, for New Year's Eve, where I had to get up in front of like 200 something people and like talk about a country and like do something, and take on a role of like trying to take care of things. And it's like, it kind of made it hard when I couldn't get a hold of people. And when you try to, it's like you couldn't get much out of it. It was like, okay, come on, y'all guys, please work with me. And I was like, I had to tell them about Sunny Leader's wife, and then like my both assistant pastor and our senior pastor was right there. And I was like, there's things I forgot, like how, like one of the reasons why helping with Italy, like as far as that country goes, and I was like, I completely forgot like what I was supposed to say there, but I was like, as more afterthought, and I was like, everybody told me I did good, and I was like, I was feeling bad because like I felt like I didn't do too good because I'm not one of those people that talks, but I don't know, like if God wants me to be, when I get married, be in some kind of leadership position with my husband one day, I want to have to get used to talking to people more and doing things. There's certain people like I know I'm comfortable talking to, and there's a huge group that I'm not, and it's like I know I'm gonna have to deal with, both types of people, groups, So that would be interesting. So yeah, we'll see. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Get my stuff together for my relief comes, and I've been working on my ancestry stuff all day because I haven't been able to do much, and I've had so many notes, and I'm like, okay, I need to compile them all together in one notebook instead of like 2, 3 notebooks and little pieces of paper, like sticky notes and all that stuff. It's like, I'm telling you, I sometimes I wonder about myself if I have ADHD, because like I've been told, and I've heard this other place too, that autism and ADHD go together, and I'm like, maybe I need to go get tested for ADHD. And it's so funny because like how I found out, I wasn't told directly. Like Social Security called my mom to ask questions, and I'm like, they're like, can you tell us about Karen's autism? Like what she's into? Like did she do this, and this? And I was like, yeah, yeah. She's like, she told me later, they're like, she was thinking to herself, like, wait a minute, she has autism? How come we didn't know this before? But you know, that's what Social Security does. So if you go, oh, I want to do a video about different things that help you if you move into Jacksonville, or you live in Jacksonville, or have family that lives here. Um, Different things that would help people. I wish I could do different channels to help with to do certain things and only do those things, but I just I started out wanting to do Bible studies, but it's more like a hodgepodge of things. So bear with me. Tell me things you like to hear. If you want me to do separate channels for different things, you know, if you want me to do one thing over another, like Jacksonville information, one day, Bible studies another day, or you want those separate, you know, channels. Kind of thinking about it, but yeah, let me know. Um, I'm in a lot better mood today than I was yesterday. It's like I was kind of wore myself out this week, and we went main event, the singles, and it was only like half of us that went, and I was like 3 of us are like the oldest ones there. Like, well, we want to have fun anyways. Like at first it's like, we're the oldest ones there, we're almost 40, and then plus, you know, our birthdays are within months of each other, and so, but we still have fun with the younger ones, and you know, we just have fun. But I've been having to take physical therapy too, which I don't know if I mentioned that in a video. I got 5 more sessions. It's been doing pretty good, but my knee and my ankle was bothering me. Um, Saturday afternoon, that night, on and off yesterday, it kind of bothered me some. Today I was more stiff than anything. I did laser tag twice. I think I bowled once, and I've been doing shoot some hoops. So they had like arcade games, billiards, like I said, laser tag, bowling. I forgot what else they did. Um, they even gave us a bowling ball with the church name on it, and I think we were giving that to the pastor as like more of like, hey, thank you for, you know, letting us borrow this shuttle bus and have a day where we can do this, you know, as a group. And you know, Saturdays are normally our days to go outreach, and we skipped out on that. We went to prayer, but we skipped on the outreach part and went and had fun, which we could have done a little outreach thing there. But you know, main thing is remember when we have it to be a testimony example, and it's like shows that hey, you can be a Christian and have fun too. So I mean, there's a lot of things we can do to have fun. We don't have to sit there, cuss, smoke, do drugs, and drink alcohol and get so sick we don't remember what happened the night before. To me, that don't sound like fun. Been there, done that. I don't ever want to do it again. I mean, I've never did drugs. I've tried weed and cigarettes when I was 15. I tried alcohol a little bit when I was 15. Just because out of curiosity, you know. And it's like so funny because people are like, when I mention that to people that know me, and they're like, oh, they know me now, but they know me back when I was a teenager or early 20s, like 20, between 20 and 22. Like some of the people from my church knew me at about 22, 21, 22, but not everybody. And they're like, oh my gosh, Karen, you did that? You did what? You were what? I was like, yeah. They're like, you don't seem to be the type of person. And it's because I'm changed. I'm trying to be a better person every day. I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect, but I can always work on myself. I can always prove all stuff. You know, the first thing is swallow your pride and admit you're wrong. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should not have done that or did that or said that. There's times I'm like, cringe on the side. I'm like, maybe I probably should not have done that or said that. And it's like, something's gonna come back to bite me in the butt. But done her with, and there's things I've had to go back and apologize to people, and I'm like, admit, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have done that or said that. I'm sorry. You don't have to forgive me. Just, I know I need to make that right with you. Apologize at least. Use something. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I probably shouldn't. I got some cleaning to do tonight and tomorrow at home. I got physical therapy and be here Wednesday for. I'm gonna come in and just hang out at work until my shift, and kind of help my mom out. I don't get paid for that, but I mean, she might let me $5-10 to help her if I come and help her, during the day. And I'll be here Friday too during the day because I got physical therapy then too. And it's down the street. It's like so close that I'm like, you know what? I just come over and just hang out and spend the rest of the day. That way I'm already here for my shift because I have to work each night this week and all day Saturday. So that means I'm be missing out on Bible study. They're doing a salad bar type thing. So, yeah. It's been interesting so far. But anyways, I'll see y'all guys later. I've hold y'all enough. It's been 32 minutes and some seconds. So, I know y'all probably don't want to look at my ugly mug for that long. So, I'm sorry, guys.